Now ETN to start the drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't slip and fall when it happens in a game.
Good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a first carry for their fullback. 2 yards, good enough for first.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. ETN up the middle, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jeff.
This is a quick start offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it 6.
What do you think?
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
It's that good. It's the ball game played at the highest level we've ever seen your 20-player play out. It's Anthony Davis, but he is engaged. And I don't mean up until right. He's a top-tier player.
And that one going quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. The first play of the drive was 4. Now they look to move it forward here on second and 14. House throw pulled in by Woods. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Normally, you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that has stopped his head from spinning, and now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
It's other message. And I'm like, what other message? I will expand because I expound.
Yeah, you can't open the door and not walk in.
Well, he knows what's going on because he is high basketball IQ. So, help us out. What's going on?
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only 2nd and 8 coming up.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, he'll look to throw. The defense says it's a Howell. He'll go down here. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him credit, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground. ETN and a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another attempt for ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards heads in on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a 5 set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And down inside the 15 he goes. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. ETN will get him another one. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him on 1st and goal.
Well, as a coach, you actually love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice. He's also
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So you just close the case. You know what they should be the fruits. You just close it. You said 16-7.
ETN is not going anywhere. He is dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
On second and goal, Lawrence rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was waving his arms on the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. You don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with ETN. And take this way for the Giants touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute and try and get back in this game?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right at the 40. 11 yards there, just like last play.
These guys have definitely been out playing in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. They're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the counter, it's Taylor. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A throw out wide to Woods, and it's a fumble, and the Giants grab it.
Bro, ain't no way.
This game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around it and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
You know, it's really interesting. The first 5 starting seasons for both Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, that's up really evenly. Both players reached these Super Bowls.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Come on, bro. How the fuck is he getting off with that frenzy?
Across midfield down to the 45. The previous play, they nearly got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Shifts by him. And finds an open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
We've been playing difficult. They've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, right back to ETN. Down at the 25. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And the next gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour. Now a throw here, hold in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Lawrence on the sneak. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call when they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one. Extra point by Patterson. It's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
If we say Jordan is the GOAT without the most regular season MVP, the most titles, why was Patrick Mahomes so
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. If you gotta go, first do no harm.
I like that. No one was just touching me for that.
No coverage lost by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Talking about Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady basically crossing over in the same era, so they got to play by the same rules, right?
Yes.
It was a fair fight between those.
So we think so?
Yes.
Hey, now hold on. Now we don't have any allegations of them providing.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Right where the set them down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Oh, where are you throwing it to? Oh, where are you throwing it to?
Because this defense obviously took the challenge facing a rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Here's a give to ETN, and he stopped immediately there. Tackled there by Nick Cross. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got the lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves at 6. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Good slam caught by Pierce. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
What up? Shoot up. Oh.
Powell throwing on first down here. Pass out left, caught by Woods. On second down, it's Taylor. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They go play action with Howell. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
It's up to the deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. So here we go, fourth down. Howell. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Let's go to Patrick's second Super Bowl, speaking of Tom Brady, because Patrick just flat out stunk from start to finish. And he wound up with no touchdowns and 2 picks. He lost 30.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So it's on halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gold. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with the
his MVP years, he went to dink and dunk. He went to what we talked about last week in Phoenix. I told you, he needs to play more boring football. And you couldn't sort of comprehend. I said, he's got to be boring. This was as boring a half of football as he's ever played in his career. He just took with the defense game. Bing. I'll just take a little of that and a little of that. His 2 touchdown passes were 4 and 5 yards. Both of them completely busted coverage because they did reverse motion, where they go in motion and go back and the Eagles were just lost. Like, really? You guys do that?
But Skip, if you look at it this year, Skip, he lost the most dangerous receiver in football maybe ever. Okay. And so now the situation where him throwing 50 and 60-yard touchdown passes aren't there because they don't have a guy with Tyreek's speed and capabilities.
All right. Yet, would you believe that Kansas City in the second half ran for 115 yards? That was what did in there. The Eagles, they're just pounding them with Pacheco. I told you Pacheco would be the best running back on the field.
Why was that?
Just ran angry all over them.
Why was that? Because the defense was predicated on stopping Patrick Mahomes. So you're running into a light bulb. And so Andy Reid saw that, says, okay, let's run them. Let's make them drop that safety down, and now we're going to have Wyndham to work one-on-one.
Okay. And the biggest play of the second half of the game is a 65-yard punt return, the longest in Super Bowl history, that set up first and goal to 5. You want to talk about it? His touchdown, okay?
They say he's tired, he don't want to let you go.
I was wondering how they're handling that bit of adversity that you're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point.
Here, man, damn.
All season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Back to throw. Howell. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. The final return from Jackson.
Boy, they know what.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Second down, Howell back to pass. And he's got Pierce. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the gun, it's Taylor. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Got it.
And they'll go again with Etienne to about the 23.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw on third down, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On second and 11 now. Howell, he's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Left side, he finds Pierce. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 40. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. ETN once more. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Howell's throw caught by Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had 5 catches in the wild card win, and that's his 5th here, and it's good for a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Howell, he finds Taylor, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Howell down to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Little bootleg here. Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game. And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 120 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Jaguars season will continue at least 1 more week as we say.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop.